Today again I am going to read from the book named The Supreme Yoga, Yoga Vasistha. As you know, this book is in the form of dialogue in between Rama and his preceptor Rishi Vasistha. So I will read a page from this book today, and this page is about the creation, how the creation happens. So Vasistha continued and says, O Rama, this entire creation of world appearance is but an accidental manifestation of the intention of the omnipotent conscious energy or cit-sakti in Sanskrit, of the infinite consciousness or Brahma. The intention itself condenses and thus gives rise in the mind to the substance thus intended. Immediately the mind reproduces the substance as if in the objective field. At this stage, there is a notion of this creation having factually abandoned its fundamental and true nature as the infinite consciousness. So the creation happens at the beginning with just an intention set by the consciousness. And with this consciousness, the mind condenses into form. And at this stage, there is a level of consciousness which is not anymore the true essence, but at the level of forms, and the diversity comes in at this stage. Next, this infinite consciousness apparently sees within itself a pure void at the beginning, and the conscious energy or cit-sakti thereupon brings space into existence. Since it sees a void, it brings the space, the first of the five elements, into existence. The other elements are wind, fire, earth, and water. So the first of the five elements, which is space, comes into existence. Next, he says, in that conscious energy, there arises an intention to diversify. This intention itself is then regarded as the creator Brahma. In the Hindu mythology, the creator is called by the name Brahma, alright, with his retinue of other living creatures. So I will repeat that sentence again. In that conscious energy, there arises an intention to diversify. This intention itself is then regarded as the creator Brahma, with his retinue of other living creatures. So, the creator is not a human being or a godly being with a form. According to Vasistha, the creator Brahma is nothing but an intention, and this intention itself is then regarded as the creator Brahma, and from him, with his retinue of other living creatures, also comes. Thus have all the 14 worlds appeared in the space of infinite consciousness, with their endless variety of beings, some immersed in dense darkness, some very close to enlightenment, and others fully enlightened. So that's how first with the intention Brahma comes into picture, and from then onwards the 14 worlds comes, and in those worlds the various kinds of creatures with various levels in their consciousness takes birth. In this world, O Rama, among the many species of living beings, only the human beings are fit to be instructed into the nature of truth. Even among these human beings, many are obsessed by sorrow and delusion, hate and fear. All this I shall presently deal with in great detail. But all this talk about who created this world and how it was created is intended only for the purpose of composing scriptures and expounding them. Next, Vasistha says, I am explaining this to you, the theory of creation, but all this theory is only for the purpose of composing scriptures and expounding them and explaining them. It is not based on truth. This theory is not based on truth. Modifications arising in the infinite consciousness or organization of the cosmic being do not really take place in the Lord, though they appear to do so. There is naught but the infinite consciousness, even in imagination. To think of that being the creator and the universe as the created is absurd. When one lamp is kindled from another, there is no creator-creature relationship between them. Fire is one. Creation is just a word. It has no corresponding substantial reality. So, similar to fire, as we light one lamp from another, there is no creation of new fire. This is the same fire. Similarly, there is only consciousness. Even when there is variety of consciousness, and from seemingly one consciousness gives birth to another consciousness, but it is the same consciousness. Hence, there is in fact no creation, and everything is only in theory. That is what Vasistha is explaining here. Next, consciousness is Brahma, the mind is Brahma, the intellect is Brahma. Brahma alone is the substance. Sound or word is Brahma, and Brahma alone is the component of all substances. So Brahma, or the supreme consciousness of the infinite consciousness, is the essence of everything. The mind, the intellect, the word, the sound, everything is Brahma. All indeed is Brahma. There is no world in reality. Just as when the dirt is removed, the real substance is made manifest. Just as when the darkness of the night is dispelled, the objects that were shrouded by the darkness are clearly seen. Even so, when ignorance is dispelled, truth is realized. So at the end of it, Vasistha says that everything is consciousness, everything is Brahma. But it becomes clear when the ignorance is removed. And at that stage, the Brahma is realized. So with this, we come to the end of today's satsang. Thank you for listening. And if you have any comments or suggestions or questions, you can comment it below. Thank you so much. Bye.